Email marketing. Email spelling tips proofreading. As a professional business person, how do you want to be perceived? Even something as seemingly insignificant as spelling can determine whether others believe you're competent or sloppy. Take a moment and think about that. Ask yourself, are my customers likely to want my services if I can't be bothered with the details of spelling a word correctly? The answer is no. Okay, so your customers may not go running down the street to find someone else at the first sign of a misspelled word. However, misspellings and typos certainly don't add to your credibility. Recognize that spelling counts. Computer spell check function. Since the advent of the spell check function on the computer, many people believe incorrectly that spelling skills are no longer necessary. Don't misunderstand. There's nothing wrong with using the spell checker. In fact, it's a great device and should be utilized all the time. However, the intended use for this tool is for reference, not as your only source for catching errors. There's only one acceptable tool for that. Choosing an autoresponder email service. In the internet marketing industry, keeping in close contact with your customers and potential customers is imperative to your success. You need a method of instantly responding to customer inquiries and a way to follow up with those who have expressed an interest in your business. An autoresponder will allow you to instantly respond to emails, and your responses are completely automated. You can create the messages you wish to send, and your autoresponder will take care of the rest. You will have around-the-clock customer service department that send replies in an instant. You can increase your repeat business and your new business alike through the use of an autoresponder. Your customers will love the frequent contact, and you will increase your website traffic and sales considerably. Many online businesses fail due to a lack of speedy follow-up contacts with potential customers and the inability to keep the company name visible to interested parties. Internet marketing is a highly competitive industry, and you must keep your business and products fresh in the minds of those who visit your site. An autoresponder will help you build your mailing list without the necessity of questionable practices such as spam. Try an autoresponder for your initial email responses. You will save time and money, and your customers will enjoy the fast response. You can create many autoresponder messages and send them out as frequently as you wish. A fully automated autoresponder is the best way to maintain your customer contact and increase your visibility. You can get an autoresponder for no cost that contains many helpful features that can add to your ability to keep in touch with your clientele. Email marketing design tips to improve your open rates. Many email marketers frequently fail to realize that their subscribers' email application preview pane is the first opportunity their content has to attract the attention they require. And unfortunately, those that don't allow for a snapshot preview in their content design fall victim to lower than expected open rates, as their subscribers are less likely to open the message in full. Here are 4 simple steps you can take to ensure your next email message preview pane design gets all the attention it should. First, be aware that prior to Outlook 2003, the preview your subscriber sees runs horizontally along the foot of their screen. In Outlook 2003, this view is a vertical slice showing the left-hand side of your content. As a tip, take a blank sheet of paper and then reveal the top third of your next message and then the left third. Does what you see in both instances seem interesting enough to entice your subscribers to click on? Second, by allowing for the thinnest of newsletter mastheads, you should cram into these viewable snippets as much content as you can. Plus, if this content tells your subscriber exactly what your message contains, then the chances of them opening it increase even further. Third, don't have too many images cluttering the preview space. By default, my version of Outlook 2003 suppresses all images sent to me in HTML messages. All I see is a sea of red crosses, which tells me nothing about the message. I tend to leave these messages until later, which can become never. Your subscribers may well do the same. And finally, the smart newsletter designers use images sparingly in this top part. Even better, they build their masthead using not images, but HTML text and color to effectively get across their message. As a consumer, I'm far more tempted to break my train of thought and dig down deeper into that juicy piece of content I can see. Thus, by treating the preview pane of your newsletter as a quick peek mini summary for your subscribers, you are on the right track to grab a new client. It's simple really. The quicker your readers are intrigued by the very first lines of your email, the more they will read them. Autoresponders, excuse me, courtesy please. The autoresponder is fantastic and effective for increasing traffic to your website. It helps you save valuable time with its automated response function, emails concerning frequently asked questions about a service, product, or sending a greetings and welcome letter to new subscribers to your program, service. It helps to track the effectiveness of each and every one of your promotions. The autoresponder, in short, is an invaluable tool in your business. As one of the most popular marketing tools available on the internet today, it is used a lot by different types of businesses and websites. However, this great tool is not always used in a proper manner. Below are some rules and regulations to observe. 1. Avoid flooding. Do not use an autoresponder address when submitting to search engines. Search engines like Google and Yahoo, directories, classified, and free for all sites commonly use autoresponders. Were you to use your autoresponder to contact these companies, their autoresponders will reply to yours, then yours to theirs, and so on and so on. This situation would create a cycle of autoresponses that would flood your respective email boxes. 2. Common courtesy. Do not use an autoresponder to subscribe to e-zines or discussion forums. As e-zines send updates and new information regularly to subscribers, your autoresponder would respond with a message each and every time. In a discussion forum, each person in that forum will receive our auto-response. This can cause a lot of irritation all round, and most of the time you will be unsubscribed. It is often very difficult for the forum, e-zine administrators to determine who is using the auto-response. 3. Do not use an autoresponder to take advantage of unsuspecting individuals. Some unethical companies make use of autoresponders to respond to automated messages. When this happens, the email address in the From field is automatically subscribed to their mailing list. The unsuspecting individuals start getting unasked for mail, and many are fed up of this as this happens very regularly. Companies that do this, rather than promoting their business properly, create for themselves a very negative image. Remember, bad publicity spreads faster than good. The internet is a fantastic arena in which to do business, local, national and international, and autoresponders are simply a great way to save valuable time doing repetitive tasks. However, when used in an unprofessional way, and without regard for your chosen victim recipients, it will only cause much aggravation and frustration in unrequested for barrages of emails. You and your company will only stand to lose goodwill and business. Appropriate use can lead to massive amounts of business. Misuse it, and you get the opposite. How I use email automatic responders. An email automatic responder or autoresponder is the second most important marketing tool I have to make money online. The first would be my hosting company. Without these two tools, my internet marketing business is dead in the water. In the world of internet marketing, millions of sites are fiercely competing with each other to gain new clients. For any e-commerce site to succeed, it must capture the interest and the trust of its visitors. It is not enough that your site is perfectly designed or has the latest in animation of content. You should focus your efforts not only in attracting visitors but also in leading them to make a purchase. There are dozens of marketing strategies you can use to attract more buyers and pump up your sales. One of them is by establishing an excellent and professional reputation for prompt and efficient response. As more potential customers visit your site, you should expect a flood of inquiries and requests for information. This is an excellent opportunity for you to capture more clients and lead them to buying from your site. Thus, it is important that you carry out an efficient and prompt response to every email you receive. The fastest and most effective way to do this is by utilizing an email automatic responder. Autoresponder services use a computer program that automatically return a pre-written message to anyone who sends an email to your site. It is widely used for responding to consumer inquiries and visitor comments and suggestions. Follow-up automatic responders are also used by e-zines in responding to people who subscribe or unsubscribe to their online magazines. Companies, who send out their e-newsletter regularly, also use autoresponders. How can effective autoresponder services help boost your business? The answer lies in its ability to return a prompt response to any email the site receives. By responding rapidly and efficiently, you create a very good impression on your potential customer. Good email autoresponders help you get important information back to these customers immediately. An effective autoresponder service helps you communicate your message promptly, creating a sense of professionalism and efficiency that your clients will definitely appreciate. Another very important advantage of email automatic responders is that it saves time with multiple marketing tasks. Certainly, you do not have enough time to personally make and send all correspondence. Autoresponder services allows you to send thank you letters, newsletters, product information, brochures, orders etc. to hundreds of clients almost immediately and simultaneously. Autoresponder services are also indispensable in any email marketing campaign. Choosing the right autoresponder is very important. What makes the best automatic responder? First, you should pick an autoresponder that is reliable and can give you 24/7 service. You cannot afford to lose a customer because your autoresponder failed to answer his query or request for information. The ability to respond promptly is the first thing you must look for in any automatic responder. Another key factor you should consider when choosing autoresponder services is flexibility. Good autoresponders allow you to customize unique responses that will have maximum effect on the customer. You should avoid creating an impression that the customer is communicating with a machine instead of a real human being. An excellent email automatic responder lets you provide the information that is specifically targeted for what the potential customers are looking for. Because any email from potential customers essentially represent the customer's intent on getting more information about your product, which can ultimately lead to direct sales, all emails are important. Thus, a top autoresponder service must fulfill all these duties to help you boost your business. For all of our autoresponder needs we prefer a Weber. They are very reasonably priced and have proved to be reliable and easy to use. A beginner's guide to ISP inbox delivery. We've discussed blacklisting. I wanted to spend some time looking at where the rubber hits the road for email delivery, the ISP inbox. Let's be very clear about this. For consumer-facing campaigns, there are 4 major ISPs that manage the majority of consumer inboxes. We've discussed blacklisting. I wanted to spend some time looking at where the rubber hits the road for email delivery, the ISP inbox. Let's be very clear about this. For consumer-facing campaigns, there are 4 major ISPs that manage the majority of consumer inboxes. The importance of email and product development. Do you have your website up and running for your online business? How did you create your website? Your website should be a basic web page that is free of busy flash features and a myriad of options. The appearance of your website is just the beginning. Next, you need to work on your email database development. Online businesses revolve around their customer email lists. You send emails to promote your products and services. Perhaps you send articles related to your product and service. You may send offers for free e-courses via email. These tools are advantageous if your emails are delivered to your intended customer. Unfortunately, it is much more difficult to get emails to your customers due to spammers. Spam filters have improved their filters, making it much more difficult to deliver emails that may have been delivered successfully in the past. So how can you work around the spam filters? You can try direct-to-desktop technology to avoid these complications. Direct-to-desktop technology will send every single email by skipping the email system. In addition, blogs are another method you can use as direct-to-desktop technology because it is not filtered. Avoid sending email in HTML format because the spam filters will stop your email flat. Use plain text instead. Or, an even better option is direct-to-desktop technology. Direct-to-desktop technology actually shows up as a blinking message in your desktop message tray. The message says that you have a message waiting. Once you click on this icon, a box pops up on your computer. This type of system bypasses the email system. Direct-to-desktop technology is beneficial because you can send HTML messages, videos, audio files, etc. Basically, anything you can put on a web page can be placed in these messages. Plus, you don't have to worry about the spam filters. The next step after email database development is to focus on product development. The content you create can be distributed in a plethora of formats. For example, your content can be distributed by CD, DVD, ebook, webcast, pamphlet, teleseminar, e-course, etc. This will allow you to sell content in different formats. The various formats are profitable because some users prefer to read a hard copy pamphlet while others like to listen to the content on CD. As you can see, building a valuable website is just the first step. You need to engage in email database and product development as well. Completing these 3 tasks will enable you to have a website that is not only appealing to the customers, but sells as well. How about a free prank email? First step, complete the address you want the email to be sent to. Then, you fill in the sender's email, subject, message and sender's name. Before you know it, you will become an anonymailer yourself. You will be joining other hundreds of internet users who send anonymous email messages each day. The best thing is that your identity is completely unknown and you can use any email address as a reply address. The difference from this service with other similar resources is that when you send an email, the receiver sees both your email address and your name. This is indeed one great advantage. What are other reasons you may have to become an anonymous mailer besides free prank email sending? Perhaps you suspect your husband of cheating on you and you want to catch him on the act. If you are a model citizen, then perhaps you might transform in a hidden sender and inform tax office about those who dare to cheat on their tax-paying duties. Untraceable emails can also be used as a way to declare your romantic feelings to somebody. This resource is also perfect to send secure emails when your own email address does not function. Temporary email. Other reasons for wanting to hide yourself from email receiver: reporting something to your boss. You might not desire for everyone to know you sent that specific email, sending fake email to verify the loyalty of your friends and warning someone through anonymous emails. In fact, there are so many reasons you should be interested in such a service. It might be a fake email, or you may want to send email on behalf of someone. A free prank email can turn out to be a great joke, allowing you to tell later to your friends about hidden email senders and anonymous messages. However amazing this resource might be, you will have to understand that it cannot be used for illegal activities, committing offense or fraud. You can send emails to anybody, but that does not mean you are not to respect the law. For your own security, both the IP address and country of residence are recorded. You can send your own fake email without using any real names, password or personal server. Fame email messages are sent through their server, requiring no SMTP or hosting account to be used. There is no limit on how many anon emails you can send throughout the entire day. The Send a Fake email service can be used from any part of the world, on any computer and by any internet user. Advantage of this service: support HTML platforms. If you enjoy this service very much and prefer sending fake mails through proxies, then you should be interested in the Premier account. Apart from an increased number of additional features offered, the Premier membership means no footer ads. It's great, isn't it? Autoresponders explained. If you've reached the point of exhaustion trying to keep up with answering the mountain of emails that threatens to bury you alive every single day, you're ready to learn about autoresponders. The bad news is that people expect prompt replies to their email inquiries. However, unless you can figure out how to work continual 24-hour shifts, or hire enough people to constantly monitor incoming emails while they're eating up your revenue, you have a problem. The good news is an autoresponder is an inexpensive, or even free method of quickly responding to emails. What these programs do is automatically respond to incoming emails as soon as they are received. Emails are essential to your business for many different reasons. Most importantly, these invisible email voices give you their feedback about your website, for free. However, if you spend all your working hours answering these emails, how are you supposed to run your business? The answer is simple: use autoresponders. Autoresponders are programs that automatically respond to your emails without you so much as having to click on your mouse. There are a number of good reasons why you need an autoresponder besides just answering your email. For example, autoresponders can be used if you need a way to send information about your services or products, price lists, or if there are repeated questions asked across large numbers of emails. Maybe you want to offer your site visitors a special bonus of some kind, such as advice or relevant articles. All of this can be handled by an autoresponder. Additionally, you can advertise your business and then build stable relationships with your customers by using autoresponders. Autoresponder programs vary from software that runs with your email program to a specialized script that runs on your web hosting company's server. This kind of script may use a web page form or simply operate with your email account. This kind of script is programmed to send out a standardized message whenever an email is received. The message is sent to a particular script or email address. Some autoresponders can do more than simply send out standardized messages. They can send out an unlimited number of follow-up messages sent at predetermined interval of time. For example, you can set your autoresponder to send out a new message every day for as long a period as you desire. There are numerous companies who offer autoresponders free of charge. Your website hosting company often provides autoresponders as a free service. If this is not the case with your web hosting company, there are numerous companies who offer this service for a small fee, or free of charge, providing you attach an advertisement for their company to your emails. To personalize your autoresponder messages, you can attach a signature. Signatures in this case are much like business cards. You can include your name, company, all your contact numbers and addresses, and a brief message. It's a good idea to attach a signature to every email that is sent out. This works as a repeated reminder of your business identity every time a customer sees it. The more they look at your signature, the more likely your company will spring to mind when your particular service or product is needed. You can create a standardized signature that every employee in your business uses, or you can go wild and let every staff member create their own personal signature. Of course, like everything in life, there are some rules and guidelines to creating a personal signature. Keep the length of your signature between 4 to 6 lines of text, with no more than 70 characters in a single line. Make sure that your email program does not cut off your text. The content should include your name, your company name, your email address, fax number, and any other contact details, such as 800 numbers. Lastly, always include a short personal message about your company. It should be a subtle sell of your services or your products, and possibly your company's reliability and longevity. Another specialized use of autoresponders is to create courses that you can then offer your site visitors for free. You must choose a topic in which you are an expert and that precisely targets your potential customers. Once you have carefully chosen your subject, divide it into a number of different subtopics. Then offer your site visitor a free 10 or 15-day course, each day offering a different subtopic. The first topic should always be a welcome message to your site visitor and an explanation about what is to follow. Your explanation should be enticing, getting the point across that you are offering free, quality information that your target audience will find of great value. With every lesson, include the number of the lesson, the topic title, information about your company and its services or products. At the end, include a few blurbs about the next lesson to entice the subscriber to continue on. Make sure each topic is packed with essential and valuable information, and leaves the visitor lusting to know more. Otherwise, you may lose them in the very beginning. Of course, you have to write up your course before you can offer it. Once you have done this, and gone over the material carefully, employing a professional writer or editor if necessary, you must transfer your text to your autoresponder. There are a number of free autoresponders you can use. Try http skeptical smiley face, www.getresponse.com, or http://www.fastfax.net. Or go onto Google and you will find a long list of free autoresponder companies. Then sign up for your chosen autoresponder. Once you do, you will receive instructions as to how to set it up and transfer your text. Email is an excellent marketing tool, it is inexpensive and it is fast. Use it to advertise your business by choosing your email address carefully. Your website should contain different email addresses for different contact requests. For example, use info@yourdomain.com for information requests, or sales@yourdomain.com for questions about sales. It's a good idea to set up one for the owner, such as president@yourdomain.com. This presents your company in a personal, approachable light and ensures that direct contact is provided. Autoresponders are an effective and powerful marketing tool, allowing you to make contact with thousands of potential customers. This is an invaluable asset considering how many potential customers you usually have contact with before you make an actual sale. Essentially, an autoresponder allows you to automate part of your achieve the appropriate tone in email. Are your email messages too casual? Or, are they too formal? Are you using the appropriate tone? Email messages are different from typed letters. You can't be too formal in a letter. In an email, too formal looks silly. What's the appropriate tone for an email? Slightly more casual than a letter. Yet, there's a fine line between being too relaxed and too stiff. To some degree, the attitude and culture of your company will dictate the amount of formality necessary. For example, floral shops and hotels won't be as formal as a bank or law firm. As you compose the message, consider the person who will be reading it. Know your audience. The job gets easier when you're replying to a message. You can already see the tone of the sender. All you have to do is match that tone. When in doubt, strive for a tone that is professional, yet conversational. One easy way to achieve a conversational tone is to use contractions all, we'll, he's, she's. Also, it's acceptable to use pronouns. In conversation, we use the words I, we, you. So, use these in emails. For example, it is suggested. ... Sounds very stiff. Instead, try, I suggest. ... Be careful with the pronoun I. Using too many can be perceived as egotistical. You don't want to appear pompous. If you notice an abundance of I's, try rewriting every other sentence. This will create variety, and that pesky personal pronoun won't be as obvious. Email is a great form of communicating. Just remember that your old typed letter writing style should be adapted so your messages don't sound stilted and stiff. On the other hand, email is not a license to be sloppy. The most effective email messages find a happy balance. They have a conversational tone. 5 surefire tips for effective email marketing. Over the past few years, research has continued to prove the benefits of email marketing for business. Low costs, high conversion rates, and detailed tracking are all notable features. But email marketing is becoming much more than just a tool for spammers and e-businesses. Consumers are becoming increasingly savvy on the differences between spam and permission-based emails, and more of them are accepting permission-based email marketing as a positive replacement for direct mail. The best news is that the majority of people who receive permission-based emails open, on average, 78% of them. Jupiter Research reports effective email marketing campaigns can produce 9 times the revenues and 18 times the profits of broadcast mailings. But crafting an effective business email is both an art and a science. Here is a list of factors, potential problems, and effective solutions to keep in mind. 1. Spam. 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 I don't need any Viagra. The average consumer receives more than 300 emails a week, 62% of which are spam. No wonder there's such hostility towards the industry. But spam filters, bulk folders, and report spam features are helping consumers become more at ease about the perils of spam. While 89% of users cited spam as a major concern in 2003, that number dropped to 85% in 2004, proportionally to an increase in the use of spam fighting tools. So as a permission-based business email marketer, what can you do? One tip is to remind your subscribers to add you to their safe senders list. The second, and most important, tactic is to make sure your email marketing service provider has a good relationship with ISPs. This will ensure that your email marketing campaigns go into your subscribers' inboxes, not their junk mail folders. When choosing an email marketing software, make sure the company has strict anti-spam policies and complies with the guidelines of canned spam. 2. Images and formatting. Why do my emails look broken? Broken email campaigns are an increasing concern among email marketers, especially since several companies and web-based email providers now block graphics as a measure to combat spam. In fact, according to Clicks, 40% of email marketing messages delivered to inboxes are broken. This was actually something that came up during EliteWeb's beta testing phases, as we had a client in the Canadian government whose recipients were mostly using highly secure email programs. The solution we came up has now become one of our key competitive advantages. What EliteWeb does is it publishes every single email marketing campaign sent to a secure location on the web, a location only original recipients of the email can access, thanks to encrypted technology that automatically authenticates the user. The technology also ensures you can track your users' behaviors, even if they are reading your email campaign at the secure web location. 3. Personalization and relevant content. In a business email, one size does not fit all. In a recent study by DoubleClick, email users were 72% more likely to respond to a business email if its content was based on the interests they had specified. That number points out the absolute importance of allowing users to choose their own interest groups and have control over which business emails they receive. The most popular interest categories, according to the study, are coupons and household goods. But your coupon is no good unless the user opens the email. Users in the study said the most compelling reason for them to open a business email is the name in the From field. So it's a good idea to make sure your company name is clearly stated there. Another major factor is the subject line. Users cite discount offers and interesting news as the most compelling subject lines, followed by new product announcements and free shipping offers. 4. Click-through and conversion, show me the money. So the user has opened your email and read the content. Great. But where's the sale? There's good news here. For one, consumers are increasingly likely to make purchases as a direct result of a business email campaign. 1/3 of users in the double-click study had purchased something by clicking a link on an email. Another 42% clicked on an email link for more information, then purchased the product at a later time. Second, online couponing is booming. 73% of consumers have redeemed an online coupon for an online purchase, and 59% have redeemed an online coupon offline. In terms of industries, the top performers are travel, hardware, software, electronics, apparel, food, home furnishings, gifts, flowers and sporting goods. All companies sending business emails in those categories said between 71% and 80% of recipients have purchased their products because of an email campaign. There's no need to fret if your company doesn't fit into one of those industries. The overall landscape for email marketing conversions is looking brighter every day. The average click-to-purchase rate has increased nearly 30% since 2004, and the average orders per email delivered rate has increased more than 18% since last year. 5. Stats tracking, who are my real consumers? Email marketing is an increasingly popular tool in effective CRM, and it's about time more businesses recognize that. First off, if your provider's email services for business do not include detailed, real-time tracking, you're getting a raw deal. Real-time tracking is now an industry standard, and it's highly valuable, as it allows you to see the exact moment a user opens your campaign, clicks on your link and makes that purchase. Studying your users can help you improve your communications efforts, so each campaign performs better than the last. Several email service providers also let you compare the performance of your campaigns. But many marketers are still in the dark. According to a recent WebTrends research, only 5% of marketers are very confident in the measurement of their online marketing efforts, while 26% admit they're flying blind. WebTrends says the low confidence comes from a lack of knowledge when it comes to measurement, which means there's still a lot of work to be done. In email marketing, a blind shot won't take you very far. But if you aim properly by following these essential rules of play, you should soon be reaping the same major results as so many online and offline businesses. Don't make this idiotic mistake. Build your list. Don't follow my idiotic mistake. Yes, it took me 2 years of trying to market online until I finally got this concept brutally pounded into my head. Build your darn list. If you have heard of this and haven't gotten around to doing it, you just spinning your wheels. I worked my rear off marketing for 2 straight years non-stop and built sizable downlines in multiple programs. Sure, I made a few bucks here and there, but what was digging myself a deep grave. Today, all these programs I built downlines are gone and had nothing to show for it. I was promoting somebody else and not myself. I am not saying promoting affiliate links is a bad thing, but just remember, would you rather promote affiliate links from your opt-in list or promote these same links with hard work? So before you do anything else, build a website, create a newsletter, and start promoting your site and newsletter. This will save you tons of time and headaches in the long run. Build your list by giving away free software, ebooks, and offers. I would recommend giving away a viral ebook to new subscribers personally. I don't know about you, but I don't want to work non-stop all day long marketing. If I wanted to do that, I would just go out and find a job, right? You probably want to be lazy like me and wake up late and go to bed early knowing you're gonna make money either way. So 25,000 plus subscribers later, I can feel comfortable doing that. I am not saying you can be lazy, but you get the point. It is much easier to promote affiliate programs or your own programs for that matter when you can email several thousand subscribers about it. So here's some extra benefits of building a list will bring you. 1. Offer paid ads in your newsletter. 2. Promoting affiliate links or your programs mentioned above. 3. Potential viral sales. 4. Days, weeks, months, and years of residual income potential. 5. Future joint ventures with your subscribers or other webmasters affiliated with your business. Those are just a few of the benefits of building a list offers. I am sure you can find other good reasons if you put your mind to work. Be careful. Once you have a list, it's up to you to maintain it. Watch what you promote or recommend. For the most part, stick to your newsletter's theme. It's okay to go off topic every once in a while, but keep that to a minimum. Remember that you have a good reputation to keep, and if you start angering your subscribers or flood their email box with offers, your business will start to sink. Build your list right and build your list smart. If you don't know how to build a list properly, feel free to check out my signature for the Opt-in Master course. I hope that this sheds some light on the importance of building your list and stop you from following my idiotic mistake.